What up, what up, what up? It's your boy, the MVP, coming back at you with some WWE 2K22. Real quick, I just wanted to jump into my GM. I've been doing a lot of that lately, and just want to show or cover some things regarding my GM as I've played a couple of rounds here and I've gained some experience with it. So here we're gonna choose William Regal, or nah, yeah, I'm gonna go with William Regal. We'll go with SmackDown. We'll go against Stephanie McMahon. Put it on hard, 15 weeks. Draft pool default. Manual. Alright, start draft. Okay, blah 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 blah. Okay. We'll get through all of that. Now the first thing you want to look for here is the red where it says all the roles and classes of superstars. So you got your bruisers, you got your specialists, you got your fighters. Let's see, you got your giants. Typically, what you want here are the matchups where you want giants versus cruiserweights, fighters versus bruisers. Also, what you want to do is you want to make sure you look at superstar info. Keep an eye on stamina and popularity. Also, keep an eye on promo skills. Match specialties won't come until later on when you put them in a match. So, for example, you put them in a tables match and you unlock that superstar's match specialties or extreme rules matches, cage matches. Oh, actually, not cage matches, Hell in a Cells. So, what we're gonna do is we'll go with Brock Lesnar. He's a bruiser. Brock Lesnar, the beast incarnate, set to eat. Okay, they go with Becky Lynch. So, for example, you look at your recommendations. They recommend me Damian Priest, who, if you look at the top where Brock Lesnar's card is, it's you see the little fist. That means him and Brock Lesnar are compatible because he's a fighter and Brock Lesnar's a bruiser. So as we go on here, Tyler Breeze, who is also a fighter, so he's compatible with Brock Lesnar. Trent Seven, also a fighter, compatible with Brock Lesnar. Kevin Owens, not necessarily compatible with Brock Lesnar, as you can see, because the fist isn't there. He's also a bruiser. But if you look at Kevin Owens' card, though, as fans' favorite, he's a bruiser. Kevin Owens will particularly go well against the rule breaker fighters, reasonably well against rule breaker specialists. So keep an eye on that. So just for purposes of trying to stay for compatibility purposes, we'll go ahead and we'll draft Damian Priest. Okay, they go Finn Balor. So now you kind of want to balance out men to women, as you don't want to draft a bunch of guys and no women. So let's find a woman. You want cruisers or bruisers? So we'll go Sasha Banks.
Sasha Banks bringing the blueprint for success on this roster. Her high-risk nature is...
Now you want compatibility. So there's Tamina, and then as you can see, she's compatible with Sasha Banks. Asuka's not compatible. Neither Bianca Belair. Neither, well, of course, AJ Styles is. So we're gonna go with Tamina. Would be a nice choice here, but let's keep looking. See if we can find any other giants. See, there's Raquel Gonzalez, and she's a little. Was she cheaper than Tamina? Okay, Tamina was 144,000, and yeah, she was cheaper. So we're gonna go Raquel Gonzalez. Save a little money.
The powerful Raquel Gonzalez joining a new brand. A woman with an attitude.
All right, so now we got
Right here.
two men and two women. So now we want to pick up another guy here. So let's go on down the list here. You can also go cruiserweight here too. So their suggestions is Kevin Owens, Johnny Gargano, Walter, and Bianca. Let's see. And Bobby Lashley's also a bruiser too. And also you want to keep in mind you want a nice ratio of red to green on here too. So let's see if I have any more cruisers around here. Okay, not many guy cruisers, but we have Roger Strong, who's also compatible with Brock Lesnar, and Kyle O'Reilly, who's also compatible. So there's a lot of green fighters here, but we want to have either a red or a green. So we got two reds, two greens. We'll go Cesaro right here.
The Swiss cyborg making his way to SmackDown. This guy thinks he's better than those early picks, and he's right.
All right, and now we need another woman. So let's keep looking here. We got Fandango, Kyle O'Reilly, who's compatible with Brock Lesnar, and Cesaro, Kevin Owens, and Bianca Belair. So there's Nia Jax right here, who's compatible. That's another giant. But what you guys don't know is you can have people who work well together. Sasha Banks and Bailey, they work well together. Even though Bailey's a specialist. So we're going to go Bailey.
Bailey. Ding dong. Bailey ringing the door on a new show. This woman is ready to seize her.
Now we need another man here. So we're going to go either Kyle O'Reilly or Roger Strong, depending on price. So 168, 159. I guess we know the obvious choice here. We're going to go Kyle O'Reilly. Save a little money.
Striker Kyle O'Reilly makes his way to a new night. Good pick by the GM. This guy's been brewing.
All right, so we win Kyle O'Reilly there. We need another woman. So let's see how the women match up. We already got a giant in Raquel Gonzalez. We got Bailey. So right now we got 3 women. We need one more. Naomi matches up with Raquel Gonzalez. So there's well, nope, not Million. Tamina matches up. She's a giant. No, Tegan Knox. Shotzi. She matches up. And it also says that if you pay attention to the card, class synergies. Pair cruises with giants for added bonus. So we're gonna go with Shotzi.
Shotzi bringing this roster to the ball pit. The GM giving her a chance to reach new heights.
And then we got another cruiser here. Do we have 2 cruisers? I think we do. We have Sasha Banks. She is a cruiser, I believe. So far we have 1, 2, 3, 4 women. 1, 2, 3, 4 men. So we could actually stop the draft right here. and go on with my GM. But we're not gonna stop it here. We're gonna pick up another guy. So we're gonna pick up Bobby Lashley. Actually, you know what? How many reds do we have here? We got one, two. So right now we got two reds for the men and two greens. So we're gonna pick up Bobby Lashley and add another red.
Bobby Lashley. SmackDown now home to the Almighty. This guy will fight tooth and nail.
Alright, so we'll go ahead and we'll end the draft here. And of course, Raw has a bigger budget, so they'll just keep drafting.
To add to its haul with another Apollo Crews. A new show for Apollo Crews. I think he'll gain some momentum on this brand. The next round begins for Monday Night Raw. Raw weighing their options here. Marcel Bartel looking to sanctify a new night.
He's got the foundation. Now he's looking to build.
Okay, so as you can see, Raw picked up quite a few more people. Alright, so we talked to Triple H. And this is what we got here for the men. See who to put the strap on. So you want to typically put the strap on the most popular man wrestler, which obviously is going to be Brock Lesnar. So you want to put it on Brock Lesnar. For the women, same thing. Obviously, you will put this on Sasha Banks. Now, you got a bit of a budget here since we stopped the draft early, so we can go in here and we can grab a free agent. Actually, let's look at the main roster first. Let's look at our roster. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 men. 1, 2, 3, 4 women. So we need to pick up another woman just to kind of even things out a bit. There's a giant in Nia Jax. We already have a giant though. And then we have a bruiser in Rhea Ripley. So actually, let's go back and take a look here. So we have 2 cruisers with Sasha Banks and Shotzi, a giant Raquel Gonzalez, and then a specialist. So to create good synergy between the giant and cruiser ratio, we'll grab Nia Jax. And then if you wanted to go sign a legend here, you can. Unfortunately, I really don't see. Well, actually, you know what? No. We'll sign one. We'll sign The Undertaker. Alright, so then when you start actually booking, you want to take a look at your budget, which to start you off with, you got a budget of 0 for everything because everything is free. Now when you go to book, which I'll show an example of what I was talking about from that synergies. So right here, we got 2 cruisers and then let's go with 2 giants. See how it's green around the giants? Now they match up. Save match. Now, also, you see where it says failed commissioner go, so you want to pay attention to what the commissioner, or what the Triple H is asking for. Rest your current champions this week. Brock Lesnar. And since we wrestling current champions, let's see, 6 random. So we're gonna boost popularity of the people that are on the roster. Get things a little boost. So we wrestling champions. Oh, actually, you know what? Damn. We wrestling champions. I can't really run back Sasha Banks, so we gotta clear this match. So we'll run Sashi. That way we still keep up with the commissioner goal here. Put it in a tables match. And then we'll run Sasha here. Resting her up. Oh, and we resting Brock Lesnar here, so we need to run. Okay. Actually, 1v1. And again, so we can run anybody right here. Probably want to run your most popular though. So actually, you know what? How popular was Cesaro? He was 65. Yeah, so yeah, he'll be the most popular there. So then let's run him against. We'll run him against Damian Priest. Why did they talk? Okay, I guess I can't book her either right there. We'll just leave her out completely then. Okay, so then that changes the commissioner goal. Want to make sure you keep that there. So yeah, you can't run her no in nothing. So let's run a call out and we'll have Bobby Lashley call out Kyle O'Reilly. And then in the main event we're gonna run Taker versus. See, Lesnar would have been so perfect right there, but can't even run that. So we'll run that Extreme Rules. And we'll run Commissioner Interference. Actually, you can't. It says interference does not have enough participants. Must assign superstars and remaining interference participant slots or set interference off. Okay, so we'll leave that one alone then. And yeah, this is pretty much the card. Now let's see how it shakes out.
One, two, three.
Comes out bad. Look at that. This one probably come out bad too. Yep, mediocre. So not very great. And this one probably turned out pretty bad too. Okay, no, that came out okay. So not bad, not bad. It probably would have came out better if I would have been able to book my champions. So let's see how Raw does. Okay, they come out with a mediocre, so not much more better than us, but we'll see. Okay, there, yeah, that show just immediately did better than ours just because they didn't have any champion restrictions. See, yeah, they did. The main event did the same, but their opener and their mid card did better. Okay, so we're not too far behind them as far as like ratings. And there goes Stephanie McMahon talking shit. And Triple H giving advice. Now there's also chances where you can sabotage the other show. I don't see any of those power cards, but if you keep an eye on these power cards, you can sabotage the other show, which maybe that's what they did, and that's probably why I couldn't play none of my champions. But yeah, that's pretty much my GM. You keep an eye on that stuff and draft pretty well, and keep an eye on the red and green, and also the classes, and then you'll have good drafting. You'll be able to draft good and have good shows. Because again, now I got my champions back. Now everybody's rested up. So now, actually, let's go to the journal again. Have at least one normal match this week. Okay, that's easy. And again, I had Raquel Gonzalez play a tables match, so that unlocked her missing skills. So now she's good at tables matches, as you can see here. I couldn't even have a championship match in my opening match. So yeah, now Taker, him and Taker match up well. You also want that green just right there. That lets you know that they match up well. So anyway, keep an eye on all that stuff. You draft well, and you have a good match, and you have good matches, and maybe you'll beat Stephanie McMahon or whoever you decide to go against and be the best GM.